Hi everyone. In this video, we will discuss about the source shifting concept and some problems based on source transformation and source shifting. Previous video we have seen source transformation. The source transformation and source shifting concept will use for complex circuit for reducing to simple circuit. So practical voltage source having internal resistance, that is internal resistance is connected in series, and practical current source also having internal resistance. The internal resistance is connected in parallel. The voltage and current sources are interchanged uh, by using source transformation technique. So where we are solving the complex circuit, we will use the technique. Even though you can use source shifting technique for solving the complex networks or complex circuit. So here you consider a one circuit as shown in below figure figure A. So in this figure, resistance R1 need to be put in series and with the voltage source Vs. Then only you can calculate the current flowing in the resistor and current flowing in the inductor. So in this circuit, resistance R and L is connected parallel and series with the Vs. So how to calculate the current flowing in the resistor and current flowing in the inductor? So how to achieve that one? So here, since two equal voltage sources can be parallel, so voltage source if you connect to parallel, the voltage will be same. The voltage should be same. Now using that concept, the first transformation, so is converting voltage source to voltage sources. That is parallel voltage sources. And so next one, this common point you can convert into single point, and A is as shown in the figure B. And also if it is parallel, so you can convert into series. So this is how we are shifting the voltage sources, right? So next one, current source shifting. The current source shifting as shown in this figure. So consider one circuit having 4 resistors R1, R2, R3, R4 and is connected to current source. Here, so here how we are converting source. So you see that always at the junction current should be equal. So that care must be we have to take. So always any junction after converting current sources in different places. So here any places the current should be same. Like that we have to distribute. We have to distribute the current sources, and the current should be not affect in this circuit. Okay, so like this we are converting. So here we are connecting current source D2 C node, between D2 C node and C2 B node and B2 A node, but current at A node will be same. Current at A node will be I3. So here we removed A to D current node. So like this we are shifting the current sources, but without affecting the circuit currents, right? So here also you can see, so that there is no current, there is no change of current distribution at all the nodes of the network. So we have to take care of that one. Next one, coming to the one simple problem. So consider the network shown in below figure. So here one network or circuit is there. Find the each branch current and voltage across each branch when R1 is equal to 8 ohm, V2 is equal to V2 is also minus 10 volts, I3 is equal to 2 amperes, R3 is equal to 1 ohm. Also find the R2 value, R2 value. So here just you apply the KCL at node A. Here if you apply I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. So apply is KCL is here. I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. I2 and I3 are outgoing current from the network. So next one, using Ohm's law, R3 is equal to I3 into R3 is equal to 1 into 2, that is equal to 2 volts. Next one, apply KVL to the one loop, E, A, C, D, E loop. So one loop we are applying KVL. So minus 10 is equal to, from D if you start, minus 10 plus V1 plus V3 is equal to 0. So you will get one equation. So Ohm's law for R1 is equal to I1 into V1 is equal to I1 into R1. I1 is equal to V1 by R1, that is equal to 1 ampere we will get. So V1 and R1 values is given. V1 is V1 by R1 is equal to 1 ampere. Next one, I2 is equal to I1 minus I3. So this is the formula. So 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1 ampere, right? So here I1 how you got is V1 by R1. V1 is 8 volts and R1 is 8 ohm. That's what here I1 is equal to 1 ampere. Next one, I2 is equal to I2 is equal to I1 minus I3 from this formula. So minus 1 ampere you will get. So from this circuit, V2 is equal to R2 into I2. R2 is equal to V2 by I2 is equal to 10 ohms. So what are the values we need to calculate? So find each branch current and voltage across each branch. So these are the, so V1 is 8 volts, V2 is 10 ohm, and next one V3 is 2 volts. V3 is 2 volts. Next one, branch current I1, I2, I3 values. I3 are already given. I1 and I2 values we have to calculate. I1 is 1 ampere and I2 is minus 1 amperes. Okay. So this is one simple problem. Next video we will see about mesh and super mesh. Similarly, node and super node analysis. Okay. Thank you everyone.